is it going today? You know, we are back at the Feldman house, and this video today was actually going to be last Friday's video, but I kind of got confused in my scheduling, so we are back at the Feldman house today, bright and early on Tuesday, and I am glad to be back. It was really fun doing the cafe, the apartment, the greenhouse, all of that, and our new little series that we have with the 2 shotgun houses. That's really fun too. And I really like going back and forth between something a little bit more gritty and a little bit more contemporary. So I am happy to be back in the contemporary land of the Feldman house. I hope you're ready, because we are just going to go ahead now, despite all that rambling, and get right into build mode. So I'll see you in a bit. And so today we are going to be working on the dining room area, the foyer area here, and this area, which I guess is actually the foyer. Foyer, I don't know. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And as you can see, I've already laid the tile work down for this initial little area here, just to make sure that I remembered which one I wanted, because I did this off screen the last time that we did this, and I was like, I don't want to forget that I want to use this one, so I went ahead and I just put this down. This is from the For Rent pack, the Tamarani tile. It's really, really pretty, and I really wanted to add that. I feel like that really fits in with this family, with Cyrus being from Salvadorado. It just kind of adds to that. I want to think a lot of the things in here they've brought back from Salvadorado, and maybe this tiling was some kind of artisanal tiling that they were able to get their hands on, and they just brought that to tile in here. And I think it would be really nice to have tiling in this kind of a little, it's not really like a mud room, but it's just like an in-between. I know there's like a proper name for this, but I don't remember what it is right now. But yeah, that's what we've got going on in here. And I haven't put any wallpaper down for these rooms yet. But I think what I would like to do is just maybe for now, make all of the walls this, because I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to be. I think I would like to do this in this blue color though, this dark blue for the dining room, just to give it some drama. And so as you can see, before I didn't have these in, but in the dining room, I have this large picture window here. I guess it's not really a picture window. It's not really plate glass, but it's a nice big window to let in lots of room, and you can see the park area back here. So beautiful. And I have this door, this double French door that kind of goes out into the side now, this extended side that we put out here, which is really, really cute. And then these windows, which match the others that go around here. So, yep. As you can see, these are not even on each side, which I'm sorry if that bothers you guys, but I kind of had to do it that way because of these shutters, and they're not really even. So it kind of works in the exterior because we have this column and so on. It just doesn't work as well, but it's not that noticeable. And really, like I always say, in older houses like this, or in any house, things are not necessarily going to be exactly symmetrical or even. So it's the best we got. So let's go ahead and we will start to decorate. And as always, I have some things pulled out. And so I have this, which I wanted to put underneath this window. On this, there are a lot of custom content things. So we have, these are all from Harry. Remember, I'm using all of the custom content in this build are going to be from Harry. And you can go, description box has the link to her site, and you can actually go there and download all of these things. These are all free. None of these things should be behind a paywall as of now. I did that on purpose to make sure that, I mean, you can go and support her on Patreon. I definitely recommend that. Get all the new up-to-date things, but I'm saying not everyone has money to do that. That's my disclaimer. So that's why I'm using the things that are all available to everyone for right now. So this is the Shop the Look lamp, the living room. So this little thing, I guess it's called the Ikebana bowl, but I wanted to make it like, because again, we have a lot of family friendly stuff in here, even though it's chic and nice and beautiful. I wanted it to look like maybe Penelope went out and she got with mom or dad and they got some leaves and some little flowers and things and they put them in this bowl of water. I thought that would be really cute because that's the kind of stuff my daughter does. On our mantle we have this like vase that's full of sticks, and sometimes it gets filled with rocks and leaves and stuff, which we have to kind of like slowly take out when she's not in the room and, you know, put back into nature. But it's like just full of like things that she collects, and that's pretty accurate to what it's like having a kid. We also have this, I think it's from living room. Yeah, the living room drinks tray. So, I mean, you know, it's a dining room, and that is on top of, I think this is the living together, growing together. Now I'm getting everything all mixed up. Yeah, this is growing together. This little bureau table here just is a little bit grown up and chic. And let's put this rug in first to see. I want to use this rug in here. Again, this is custom content from the Organique collection. That would also be followed by this table as well, which I believe is from the same, Organique. And then I'm using these chairs. These are actually from the game themselves. This is not custom content. These are the My Wedding Stories chairs. Yeah, and the Woven with Love chairs. I just think that kind of goes here. And again, I'm not being fussy about matching all the wood. The wood goes, but it's nothing like all too matchy. I just thought that this ashy wood goes with this table really well. And so I just thought that would be really cool. And you know, I think it's kind of interesting too, to mix and match in real life. I think if you have something that you really love, you don't have to just have it all in a set. It can be like, okay, I got this table and I've got these different chairs from a different, you know, collection or that I found. It's just, you know, matching what you like. And I think that's actually more stylish than just buying everything in one clump. If that makes any sense. I think this is nope, I think that's from Cats and Dogs. This lamp here. Yeah, Cats and Dogs lamp. And this plant that I just snuck in here is from the Kitchen. It's a rubber plant. And this swatch, several different swatches here. Chose that one. And because we're going to have a little guy, which I'm pretty sure I think when I looked at MC Command, the baby is going to be a boy. It doesn't really matter anyway. This is gender neutral, but I got this because it looks old fashioned and I really wanted it to be like maybe this was one of the parents' passed down high chairs. And I did play test this and they can use it. Well, at least this can go here. So yeah, that's a good thing. And then I'm going to be using, of course, these Desert Luxe. These Desert Luxe curtains. I'm going to be overlapping them slightly. And actually, should I do these in the very white instead of the cream? I think I'm going to do those in those stark white. I really like how crisp that looks with the dark blue. Or maybe it's warmer and nicer with the others. Yeah, I think it's warmer. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, false alarm. And then all of these, as you can see, I wanted to make this look like they wrap around. So like to these as well, and like maybe all the way across if you really wanted to. So I have quite a lot of these rails that I'm putting out. Just to give it that extra bit of detail. So it looks like you could wrap the curtains like all the way across. If that makes any sense. If you really wanted to. And that's why I have these extra curtains here, because I wanted to look like there's like enough Okay. And we've got these. Now, I don't know why. I was thinking, oh, we'll do another set of, or like another type of overhead for these lights, the light fixtures, but I really like these. Again, I feel like it fits in with that sort of, you know, we got this from another world, maybe Salvadorado, maybe Tomarang, I don't know. Could be any place like that, but I think that's really cute, and I like that, that it has the double here. I just think that kind of fits really well. And then I have this, because of course we have little children, or a little child right now, and of course we would have something like that up. And I also have side table, and this side table is custom content. Of course, this is from the Shop the Look. This is a rattan sideboard, as well as this from the Organic. This is the small blue blackberry arrangement, and again, this has stories with it too. Maybe again they were going out and they saw like a blackberry bush, and they decided to get a few of these, or Penelope did, and they put them in a vase. I think that kind of thing is much cuter and much more special than it just being for looks. There's nothing wrong with looks too, but I don't know. That's the kind of stories that I'd like to tell in my game. And then this leaning picture here is also, of course, Harry, and it's the living room modern leaning frame. And I just thought that the colors in here would go nice with these blackberries and the creams and everything that we've got going on in here. And of course we have this, is it the bathroom? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bathroom clutter kit. This, yeah, that warm toned orange yellow candle. And I forgot to take these out, but I have these picture frames as well, just kind of hidden here, just to put in some family, you know, it's all about family. So I think that's the dining room, not living room, the dining room done. And I think that turned out really nicely. It's very nice. It looks formal but comfortable, and I like the little touches with the family detail as well. And it would just be so nice to come out here and, you know, chill. Because sometimes, do you ever notice, I don't know if you have a big family, or if you've ever been to a lot of like larger family gatherings, sometimes if you have a lot of people over and it just gets really overwhelming. I'm an introvert, so but it gets really overwhelming and kind of hot, you know, and people get, especially after a couple of juice drinks, people get a little bit loud, and it would just be nice just to go out on the porch, just chill out, you know. And you know, that's like where some of the best conversations happen. is on a porch at night, you know. So let's go ahead and we will head over, and these are going to be real quick. So yeah, I mean, obviously they're really tiny rooms, so yeah, I'm gonna take these lights out because we will not need them. I'm replacing them with these. I just think they kind of fit the tone of the house. And again, I think I might change these walls to something different. I'm not sure. Let's get all the furniture in first, and then we'll see. So I'm using this rug, and it's the unbothered one. This is from the Werewolf Pack, and this is the one that's not, I call it unbothered, but it's the one that's not all torn up. I like the distressed look, but I think in this house, maybe just it not being as bad. Like this one here, I think it's distressed, quote unquote, in the nice way, you know, like it's like on purpose. Have you ever seen those rugs now? But you know, sometimes you just want something that's a little bit more unbothered. And I think what I'm gonna do actually is size this up just a little bit. Okay, I think I did that. That's about a 1.3. Originally I tried it at 1.5. It was just a little too big, and I think that's going to be perfect. Should I put it on that angle? Nah, I think it's better that way. Yeah, and then, sorry, I'm being fussy about that. I don't know why. That's something I'm just focusing on. I wish it was like slightly wider. Maybe, no, I can't. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it like 1.4 or anything. That would be too large. And I've got this big old beautiful mirror. This is from the Coastal Harry pack as well. And I've got this leafer. This is from the not living together. My God, what is living together? That's not even a pack. It's not even a pack. That is from the For Rent pack. I'm doing it in this yellow swatch. I like to add a little bit of pop of color in here. Again, a little bit of a nod to that maybe like colorful theme from Tomarang or Dorado, something like that. And this guy is a giant nod. And I think it's probably directly bought from some kind of artisanal pot maker or something, and they brought that here. And I can imagine how nerve-wracking that would be to like try to get that into like another country or world or whatever without it breaking. You have to like ship it in one of those giant crates like you see on television with like all the stuffing and hay and all that. I don't know. I don't even know how that works. I've never done that. I don't know if I would. I don't know if that'd be worth it to me. Maybe if you love it a lot, but I just want to make sure this is not cutting in. Nope. All right. That's the one thing about plants like that. They always cut in. See, like that one's cutting in. It's frustrating. But I get it, but still. Okay, so we've got that room pretty much done, and I will look after we're all done here. We'll do it together, and we'll look at to see if we want to use this color, this creamy color, which I think it's a little bit boring. So we'll probably change that out. But we've got some things picked out for this entryway here. So I'm putting this table. I always like to have some kind of console table. I'm going to put some shoes underneath it. I have sized down the shoe rack because it's gigantic otherwise. I've got one for female shoes, one for male shoes. And I kind of figure that's still going to be too big. Oh, I'm going to have to use the tool mod. No, wait, it's fine. It's fine now. As long as it's not cutting in here. Yeah. Okay. I kind of figure, since they have so much family and stuff that's coming over, it would be nice to have a place to put your shoes and things like that. I personally don't like shoes in the house. I didn't grow up that way. It's just because I married an Asian man that we live like that now. But I kind of prefer it because it keeps things so much cleaner. You know? Okay. So we also have this. Let me get rid of this light. This matches the one in this hallway. Oh yeah, I've got this big old closet. I feel like that's pretty accurate. I really like personally having some place. Okay, here we go. We're on the rant now. So where I live, it's a very, very old house. If you've never heard me talk about it, if you have, well, strap in because you're going to hear it again. I live in a 1926 bungalow, and it has no storage. So when you walk in, there is just a hall tree that someone put in. There is no closet. There's no linen closet upstairs where the bathroom is. So you just have to kind of like bring in storage, which I guess is fine. That's what people have always done. But something to be said about built-in closets, you know, especially when it comes to putting away coats and all the things you need to store, like your winter stuff. And, you know, I don't know. It just makes sense to me. So I like to put it into my builds as well. I feel like a lot of houses have a lot of built-in storage now, more of the more modern stuff. And even some of the older stuff did too. For some reason, my house does not. And there's a lot of things my house doesn't have. Like downstairs in our living room, we have one wall outlet. Yes, one wall outlet. And 1, 2, 3 floor ones, like in the floor. Yep. Okay, rant over. So I think we are going to try to find a better swatch. Maybe that is the best swatch Yeah, I think that's the best swatch we've got. And I'm going to go ahead and pivot over here, and we're going to put a few little knickknacks on here because, again, just want to make it more realistic to what life is like. And on here, you're always going to have, I mean, it's like a catch-all, you know, like when you walk in the door, there's going to be like probably mail here, you know, bags and keys and things like that. So let's see. We've got a few things here that I pulled out off screen because it was kind of like hemming and hawing and debating, but I've got definitely this nice, sturdy, kind of not the prettiest, but very rugged and good for very wet feet. Not placemat, my gosh. Indoor welcome mat here for our shoes. I'll be putting one outside too when we are working on that. I've got an umbrella stand on top of that in case it drips. That's the thing about the tile that is scary to me, especially this being so like large tile. It's going to be slippery as heck if you're coming in here with wet feet. And I know you're taking your shoes off, but this can get into a dirty, slushy, wet mess. And it just looks gross, probably, if it's all dried with the gritty, muddy. No. So we're having this. By the front door, and I've got this. Now, I thought I was a genius with this because if you're a parent, you know how messy the front area can be with like kids stuff from the car. So I thought, why not have a little basket here? And this is for like all of the kids stuff. So with little kids, I don't know, probably I haven't been an older kid's parent yet, but maybe them too, depending upon the age ranges. But they always want to take stuff in the car. So books and toys and blankets and whatever. And maybe that's like, this is like special stuff to bring into the car. Even though there's no cars in this game. So I put this basket here, and I've got a lamp. I feel like we need a lamp on here. I don't know. I just feel like it fits. This lovely set of plants. I'm going to have to do a maneuver here since this has like a little hangy bit. Can I push that in further? Yeah. And this is from the kitchen. Very lovely. Custom content there. And then, keeping in with the custom content, I have this little bag. This looks like it could be like a beach bag or like some kind of workout bag or a work bag. I don't know. It just seems like something that somebody would take with them, and I'm here for it. Putting that on the corner there. I think that it's little things like that you wouldn't necessarily be like keen to be putting necessarily into this closet. So maybe you just kind of have it hanging out there. And I pulled out this little mirror. We've got the mirror in this hallway, this gigantic boy, but I feel like as you're going out of the house, you're kind of checking yourself. I think that's kind of realistic. And then I pulled out some sunny glasses because, again, it's a little catch-all. You're always going to be wanting things like that on the way out. A little planner, this key tray, which I've actually sized down one. It's pretty big. This is, again, some custom content. This is from the living room, the tiny objects tray. Actually, this one has some really good swatches just to show you guys advertising here. So we've got all these colorways, but each colorway has like pencil, erasers, little like notepad, and one's just like a phone. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm really happy with all of these things. So that is that little hall table. And then last but not least, I wanted to put some kind of little curtains on here. Let me see. The way that I want to have these here and then, oops, kind of like that. And you still get light in here, but and I want to change colors too, but you still get light in here, but you have some privacy on the outside so people aren't just looking straight up into your house. There's not much to see in here, but you know, just in case. I think I might use this brown. I think that's okay. Kind of fits in with all the other brown in here. And then let's take a look at these walls, because I'm not sure we're going to be using the same color. You know what? I think I like that red on the bottom there. I think it's nice. It's neutral enough, but it just gives it a little something. And with the like red accents in the tile, I think that'll do just fine. Kind of liking that. All right, and then let's look at the wallpaper in here. Like, I'm kind of thinking I want to keep it obviously neutral, but I don't want it to be so dark either. And I want it to kind of fit in to what looks nice from other rooms. I think that might do. I think we might use that. So I like the texture. It's still being matching with this one, but this one's a bit lighter. Do you think I should do that in here? Should I? No, I think not, because of this horrible trim, and I know it doesn't really fit anyway, like with this wall, but it's better. It's not as much of a contrast. So I think with that, we are going to be done for today. We did 3 rooms, so let's go ahead and we'll take a little tour of each. All right, so here is the dining room that we worked on today. I think it's very nice. It's kind of comfortable, kind of formal, but beautiful and charming in its own way. Quite like that. And then up into this hallway. It's very plain, but I mean, it's a hallway, so there's not a lot of furniture you can probably really put in here in The Sims and it be functional. So I think this works with this big old mirror here. And then our entryway, I think that works. I like the colors, and I just like the way it kind of all flows into the rest of the house as well. So please leave me a sweet comment, leave me a like, and you know, I'm really happy with this, and I think we're kind of steaming on along. The next time we'll be working on the bathroom, the little mini bathroom, the guest bathroom that's downstairs here, and the music/study room. Then I think we'll be done with the downstairs and we'll start on the upstairs. But I'm really enjoying this. I feel like it's just a comfortable little home that I would live in. If this was my home, I'd be completely comfortable and happy with this. So, as for today, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you next time. Bye.